I'm already freaking out, dude. You gotta keep moving, boy. Stop standing still! I thought the reaction time was the problem. Turns out this guy just doesn't know what's going on so far. This is a freebie. This is a freebie. Champ slammer, by the way. Champ slammer, by the way, this guy. Oh my god. Hello gamers, welcome back to Spectating Nightmares, where we watch some of the worst players in the game, aka you, play the game and we tell you how bad you are. Today we got Nico Pico coming in at Plat 2, Peak Emerald 5. The only real mistakes I see myself making are occasional, so only the occasional mistakes. Shitty plays and trash reaction time. We will see if that's really the case or not, because a lot of the time you guys don't even realize your own mistakes. Other than that, I believe my aim and position are good, because I slam champs in arcade all of the time. He always slams champs. Did you hear that? That is epic. So now we have high expectations. Let's see if Nico Pico can live up to them. All right, boys, here we are on Coastline. Already starting out strong with the Mute pick. Mute is just such a fantastic operator. One of the strongest in the game. He just counters so many ops and instantly puts the other team at a disadvantage, takes away information, and lets you make plays easier. So already I'm pretty impressed. We got a smart Plat, it seems. I'm expecting some good utility this game. I'm expecting smart plays just based off the Mute pick alone. If you're a Mute main, you know ball. If you just pick Mute once in a while, you know ball. However, we're on Coastline. It's a little more frag heavy map, a lot more gunfights than typical, so that close range loadout isn't going to be as ideal on this map as it would on some others. This Mute jammer is pretty horrible. I mean, you can just shoot it from Aqua. Again, this one is also horrible. You can just shoot it from Aqua. Don't do that. What are you doing? What are these doing? You can shoot this from the balcony. I'm already freaking out, dude. I'm already What are these Mute jammers? You can't pick Mute and play them like this. You just can't pick Mute and play them. These are awful. These are literally awful. If you are going to do the Mute jammer on this doorway, this one's not too bad. I mean, they can still shoot it from the roof, but this, they can literally just see it from the balcony and shoot it. This is just completely useless. Just gonna throw that out there. All right, doing a bit of roam. This is what I like to see, you know, establishing some map control, holding some map control early. And they don't even know he's here yet. They haven't even droned it. Oh my god, peeking the door. The shotgun is... Okay, I thought the reaction time was the problem. Turns out this guy just doesn't know what's going on so far. The map knowledge could use some work, but hey, that's okay. He is a casual player. We can't completely roast him. Just kidding. We're gonna absolutely tear this man apart today. So they ace up in quad wall, and your teammate didn't shoot it, and neither did you. You guys have no reinforcements hookah. This is, dude, if I see this, I am just opening up all these walls and holding it from the balcony, and I'm holding half the map that easily. That is we need to get some walls down, boys. We need to get some walls down. Still playing this VIP side, which I like, because you do know they're coming here. You have those cap cans, you can hide and play off them. This is a freebie. This is a freebie. Champ slammer, by the way. Champ slammer, by the way, this guy. Oh my gosh, what the hell was that? You just gotta win those. I mean, that we can't say much else, but you gotta, when this guy comes flying through a barricade not looking at you, you cannot whiff the entire mag. But hey, on the bright side, he had really good positioning and he caught them off guard, you know? So that's, you know, he's already making good plays. He's making smart plays and he's outplaying. If he just didn't whiff his entire mag, he would have 100% got a kill there. Going back upstairs, I mean, the other thing about playing up here with the Mute is putting a Mute on this doorway is really, really good so they can't drone VIP. You can play here close to the shotgun and then swing and pump this guy rather than having to fight him from so many miles away. And yes, I did say he could pump that guy. I love the extension. See, this is what you want to do. You want to hold map control, hold really good, powerful space, and stop the other team from doing it. This is how champions play. They hold map control, they contest map control, and then eventually, ideally, they give up that map control when they need to, or they use it to get free kills when they're not droned out, or they're, you know, not droned out. The only thing we're really missing on this hold is vertical holes. You want to be able to contest the service walk-in by making holes here. You want to be able to hold the kitchen window by making holes here and making holes above the kitchen door. Otherwise, the vertical control isn't doing as much as it could, right? If you're holding the top floor, not only are you stopping them from being able to use that vertical control to their advantage, but you're using it to yours if you're not pushed. So you're almost forcing them to clear you if you make those vertical holes. But if you don't, they don't have to necessarily clear you. They can just take the site, right? Repelling in, get him! You know, I'm not hating on that play. Playing it passive, playing it smart. You could even hide in a corner. It looks like they haven't really droned much at all. You know, judging off the way they droned last round, you could probably just sit in a corner in penthouse, right? You could just sit here, hide, go prone, and wait for them to walk through. Chances are they probably won't even drone you, and if they do, you can just move. Super aggressive, way too aggressive here. This is not in your favor, this gunfight. This is silly. This is silly, don't do this. That's so silly. This is just the only angle they're going to check. If you're outside on this balcony, what are you looking at? You're holding this VIP door, and then you're checking this door, and that's the only place you're peeking from, and he just slams you if he has any good aim at all. So that's a silly peek. That's a silly peek, and it's completely unnecessary. One thing I have noticed is you haven't really checked the cams much. That would really tell you what way they're pushing, give you a lot more information to work with just off the start of the round and their general push, because you don't really even know if they're pushing this way yet. Oh, flashbang's coming in. They know you're here. Just still peeking. Okay, bro, you gotta stop whiffing. You have so many opportunities to get kills, and you whiff every time. What is going on? If you're in Plat, you gotta have better aim than this. Like, you can't be whiffing full megs in every engagement where you have the advantage. This guy's full sprint and you whiff. Super aggressive. You're also peeking into ARs, right? They have the advantage. Re-peeking into this, they could be holding the angle and just shit on you. There's no need to re-peek this. You could just fall off. Oh my god, he got a kill. He got a kill. Let's go. He didn't whiff a whole meg. All right, and then fall off. Nice. Very smart. Very nice. Gain the advantage. Fell off. Fell off. And now he's playing it very smart. This is something that you want to do if you want to hit that champion rank. If you want to be a better player, you have to hold map control and then give up that map control and play somewhere else and force them to re-drone you, right? And if they don't re-drone them and they end up pushing here, he's going to kill more of them. That's something that will take you from Plat to champ. I honestly think this guy's aim is just really the only thing holding him back. Never mind. I eat my words as he poops on another one. The fact you whiffed at like a full mag with this gun though is that's kind of shocking, you know? Repositioning again off of that kill, very smart, so they don't know the exact place that he's at. They can't call him out. Another nice kill there, good aim there. That's what I'm talking about. That's the way you gotta play. We're looking better. Maybe the first couple gunfights were warm-up gunfights. We can't hate too much. Here's the lobby drop. Gonna have to help the teammates on site, otherwise he's gonna mow all your teammates down. See, this is the problem. Now this is the issue. Oh my god. And you died to the Mira. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, he was so close, yet so far. Okay, when you're in lobby, in this situation right here, you need to hold the drop. Right now you are holding nothing and hiding in a corner. There's 10 seconds. I know there's 10 seconds, but you can still just hold the lobby drop, because if you die from white, the guy's not gonna have time to get in sight. But if this guy drops the hatch and walks into sight, your team loses, essentially. So instead of playing there, you just need to hold the drop. Just play where you were before, hold the drop. You're gonna win this gunfight, right? You're gonna win, or you hold it like this, and then you can swing off of it when you hear the drop. But the way you're playing it, you're not able to contest this, and this Thermite's able to get in here, mow down your whole team, and then you peek the Mira and die to it. He was so close, yet so far. So just a very small misplay that can change the outcome of the round. If that Thermite is anything but Emerald, if he's anything worse, then in that situation, your team probably still wins it, right? If you're in Silver, your team's probably still winning that, and you probably think you did a good job. But there's that slight shift that can make you just that much better of a player overall. Hopping on the Valk, I mean, I feel like the Legion works so well that you might as well just run it again. But I'm not hating on the Valk pick. Like, you guys, that was a round that your team should have won, right? You did a good roam, you got a couple picks, you held lobby after, you rotated properly, you played off their information really well, and then you guys just really messed up right at the end, which is like something that the enemy team probably won't win again, so you could probably do the same strategy. And in Emerald, I doubt they're actually going to counter what you're doing. Like, as you can see, they're just still bringing the fuse. They're going to try to take Vert again. They're bringing fuse ram, right? So if you just did the same hold, you'd actually be countering their exact setup that they're trying to do this time. But I don't hate that you switched it up. I don't hate it. I just, if something works, stick to it. That's the way I think, at least, unless you know you're playing people that are going to actually counter. Valk cams are interesting. They're good. Where are you playing? Okay, so that should come in Sunrise as well. So they're doing like a bit of a split take. I like the Valk pick, but not if you're going to play upstairs. Well, because how are you going to use the cams to your advantage besides like rotating off them? I like the Valk cams for C4s. Free C4s underneath. You know, if they go for that fuse take above like they are, you just get the C4 kills. You can C4 up to the Vert, and then you can use the cams to rotate later. This is actually honestly terrible, because if you see them in hook on this cam, they're gonna kill you before you have time to react when you get off the camera. You're in a horrible spot right now. They could also just walk through Aqua on you, which you're not watching either. So you just have to cover all the bases, which is switch between this cam and the Aqua default, and then you'll hear if they come in hookah or come up the stairs. But if they come up the stairs, you're also dead because they have a head glitch and you're in the middle of the open. So it's just like, why are you doing this? That's a question you should always be asking yourself. Why are you doing this the way that you're doing it? And can you do it better? The answer, yes. Are you gonna get killed trying to flank this? Probably. If they have a flank drone, you just died. Unfortunately for them, they're really dumb. And if they're really dumb, it allows you to do dumb stuff and allow it to work. That flank is not good. All it requires is one drone in this 90 hull or on this vase or somewhere and one guy watching the flank, and that doesn't work, and all of a sudden you're dead, and now your team is losing the round because you have no flank pressure available to you. So you want to make smarter plays on the flank as well. Or have a cam in there to know that nobody's watching it. Or have a cam 90. Check the 90 cam. Then check your VIP cam. Nobody's watching flank. Okay, I can flank safely. And it's going to be 100% confirmed. You can't just take these 50-50 risks and expect to win all the time, right? 5v3. We really shouldn't lose this. At this point, you can chill. I like that you're at least holding something. A passive angle into the kitchen door would be really nice here. Just a passive angle for when they run in. You can at least see them and then hit the flank. And then you can pinch them. But again, just a lack of awareness, a lack of information. And the fact that you're Valk and you still have a lack of knowledge of where the enemies are at, that's not a good sign. This is why I'd recommend just picking Legion, because yeah, your teammates probably aren't going to get on your cams, and you're not always going to be able to get on them yourself when you're solo queuing. But the Legion, it's just passive info that you will gain just without having to actively like sit on a camera, for example. Nice kill. Nice kill. Okay. I like that you can aim with the gun with no recoil. That's a good start, you know? Should we maybe practice our recoil and practice other guns? Probably. I would say just some practice would be nice. Some gun skill practice, but overall, not too bad. Not too bad aim-wise. You know, definitely picked it up, which is good. All right, this round's over. Good job. You get the kill. Nice. Okay, all right. A few kills in the books. I would say all the kills that you have gotten, you have 6 kills at this point. Every single one of them have been impactful. And for you watching this video, there's a lot of times where we watch these spectating nightmares and the kills are not impactful. You're baiting. You're not actually achieving anything with the kills. These kills are kills that are leading to winning rounds, especially that first round. Even though you lost it, all those kills were very, very impactful for that round and the result you guys achieved as an end game result of the round. So the kills are very impactful. Every single one of these kills are good kills. This is a player who's deserving of their 6-2, and that 6-2 is actually representing how well they're affecting the team. But most of the time, the kills aren't actually a good representation of how much you're actually impacting the team. In this case, it is. So good work, I would say. On the Lion DMR, Lion with the Claymores is crazy. Lion has grenades, Lion has flashbangs, and then Lion has Claymores. And Claymores are the worst of them. Why did you look away? You saw the slit in the door, and then you looked away from it. Obviously, he's peeking it. I think it was maybe just a bit awkward timing trying to check the sunrise peak as well. I mean, you know what the solution to this is? When you spawn in, you throw a drone up over this wall, and you can see the hookah door, see if it's open. You can see the sunrise window, and you can see this. And all of a sudden, you know, oh, there's only one guy spawn peeking. He's peeking from here. Now I only have to look that direction, and I can walk out of spawn. But now you're just wasting your own time wondering if he's ever going to peek. Use a drone. They exist. They exist, dude. Just like aliens. They're out there somewhere. Okay, he finally is using a drone. Good job. You could have done that 30 seconds earlier and saved a minute of the round worth of time, because now you've lost 50 seconds and you have achieved absolutely nothing. This Claymore is not going to protect you. He's going to see it if he's in office. The door is open. What is this? Is the door open? Am I tripping or is this bugged? If the door is open, this is the dumbest thing I have ever seen. If the door is closed, this is the smartest thing I've ever seen. Okay. I love the Aqua Repel. Easy kills. Easy kills from the Aqua Repel. Unfortunately, you didn't get them in time there, but you should get them here. Ooh. Okay. Okay, kill them. Yeah, I mean, the Tachanka Fire is not doing anything. Okay, you are going to get slammed doing this. This is just... Oh my god, please, please kill him. You gotta keep moving, boy. Stop standing still! Why are you sitting still? If you're sitting still, you're gonna die. If you do not move on that, they are looking right at you. Look at this from his perspective, okay? This is why you guys need to watch your games back, because you can realize how dumb you are. This perspective, look at this from his perspective. You are literally a sitting duck. All he has to do is go side to side. He just has to move side to side with his crosshair already on your head and you're dead. That's why you want to keep moving on their pal, keep changing up your positioning, and don't ever do that again, please. We're on Dokkaebi now. Okay, I mean, maybe the DMRs just aren't for you. I don't know. I don't know. I feel like if you just played Mav and only used his gun, you would be in a higher rank, but that's not the optimal way to get better, so don't do that. But you could hit Diamond that way. M4, best gun in the game. I switched over. I'm an M4 lover now, boys. What do you think the best gun in the game is? Let me know in the comments. All right? You know there's a Vigil. Do you know where he is? You probably saw the hatch open. Again, you are a sitting duck. You are going to get headshot if he swings this. He is just going to slam you. If he's any good at the game, which I'm assuming is because you're in like Emerald. How do you know this guy's here? You probably just heard him on the drone? That's fine. Good awareness. That's great. If you know he's there, that's what matters. So now you got to be careful of cool vibes because he could walk down cool vibes on you. Face checking blue bar is absolute insanity. If the guy is in blue bar, you are already dead because he's probably holding a pixel off this doorway. And the way you just peeked it, you are getting slammed. Please just use a drone. Just drone it out or use a phone call. Like, do anything but what you just did. Or at least check the angle properly. You could open the hatch from below right now. If you knew he was on the hatch, you could open the hatch and kill him. Open the hatch wouldn't be super smart unless you knew he was there because then it just gives him a flank route onto you. But if you know he's on the hatch, that's a free kill. Obviously you don't. That's okay. I'm not blaming you for not knowing. Okay, you opened the door and then you peeked it without aiming at it. So if he was there and heard you rotating, he would just shoot you in the face yet again. Dead again. Dead again. We gotta think about these things. Like, what could they be doing? They could be playing aggressively, and I'm gonna die if that's the case. So let me drone it, right? That's why we drone. That's why we drone, to stop that from happening. Phone call is good. Act off of it. Push off of it. And we did nothing. Okay. I mean, okay, you wanted the cool vibes control. I see what you're doing. I thought you were going to try clear above. You're clearing this set. Again, this guy blue bar, he is going to absolutely smoke you. Where's this guy? You see this? You just dry peeked that. If this guy was holding the angle a little wider, you just died. Why are you doing that? Like, blue bar is a common spot for people to play. You should at least drone it out or figure out what's going on. Push, dude. Flashbang the drone hole and push him. Aim, do something, push him. Bring out the SMG-12, do something. What are we waiting for? And now he answered the phone. Now you have no information anymore. You gotta push off the info. Come on, you're better than this. I've seen it, that one round on Legion. I saw every single thing go right. Okay, good, well done. Nice flash, nice push. Just do it literally 2 seconds before. And then you're less exposed to 90, you're exposed to 90 for less time, you're less likely to get flanked because you're not exposed for as much time. You basically want to just keep yourself safe for as much time. That guy is awful. Oh my god, he did exactly what I said you should be worried about, and he sucks so much he whipped his whole mag. That was you on round 1, and now it's him on round 5. We're just trading off who sucks at the game every single round. It's actually crazy. Good reaction though. We did get the kill, and then that was the game-winning kill. If you died there, you lost the round. So really, you won the round because the other team was bad, not because you did good. That's not a way we want to win. We want to win because we made smart plays, smart decisions, and took the round by the balls in order to win. So they are kitchen again, which is smart because they probably should have won that round. I just want to see what you're doing with the Nomad. I love the Nomad pick. I think she's fantastic on Coastline. I'd like to see you maybe go blue bar window and air jab off blue bar door that way. That way you know they're not rotating into blue. And then you could rotate to sunrise and take sunrise, and then air jab off cool vibes, and then be able to push the site. That would be a beautiful take. Go office, air jab off your office flank, then clear through blue bar. So if they are in there, you're probably going to get the kill. Another great option. Looks like that's what you're setting up for, and I respect that, and I like that. Oh, we have the drone in blue bar. Okay. So at least if you don't take office, you have the blue bar info this time, which is exactly what you need. So I like that you're adapting to the other team. That's the champion mindset, boys. That's the champion mindset. Adapt to the other team. Very nice. Oh my god, drone it, dude. There's a guy in there. You need to drone. You need to drone. You need to drone. I know you just droned in prep phase, but that was like 30 seconds ago. You had to get off your drone, go into spawn, or go out of spawn, sorry, check for spawn peak, get up to the building, and then there can be a guy there, as it turns out, and there is. That's why you want to drone. You keep your drone here. No, you leave this one, and then use your other drone to clear office. Because if you use your drone to clear office, you can then drive it through here, through sunroom, security, and then you can check this one to see blue is clear, and you're not going to get peeked from either side, and then you walk in, and you know it's safe 100%. That is how you drone. We need to learn how to drone, people, especially if you're an Emerald player. That air jab's okay. I mean, you could do the deeper door as well, because if you air jab that, they can push all the way up here and hold the blue bar door. So if you do think like, oh, I'm gonna run back through security, then you get here and they're already holding angle. So the deeper one is nicer, but you do have to be careful because, again, they can look through this hallway. When you get off this drone, this guy could be holding this angle and kill you as you walk through. So if you're not aware of this, I'm gonna be really, really mad. You idiot! Look it! If this guy's on the other side of the wall, you are dead! You can't just put an air jab down and say, I'm never going to get peeked from this side of the map ever now because my air jabs are. That's not how it works, dude. Any smart player's going to walk up on that air jab. Good aggression on the Goyo, though. Good pick. Again, he could be in this corner. Exactly what I said before. Just don't be sloppy. That's just sloppy gameplay. You're asking to die, okay? I like that you're taking through here now. You know, your team has established sunrise control. Nope. Oh, yeah. So your ace is in there, and now you're taking another area of the map. You're gathering more map control. That is the champion way to do it, okay? Emeralds are really just extremely sloppy champions, in my opinion. You know, they whiff a little bit more. They aren't aware of as many potential threats, and they get punished for it. But they understand map control. They understand taking space, which is very, very important. So I would say if you want to go from Emerald to Champion, all you really need to do is have a better sense of awareness and where you can die from, and stop assuming so many areas are clear. If you just stop assuming things are clear, you will instantly get better. Nice kill. Really glad you got that. Wow, great pick. That was so clean. The awareness there was good. You must have heard him or he got called out or something. That's what we're looking for, right? Nice, very nice. So they won the game and he went 11-3, and overall, you know, very solid gameplay, but a lot of sloppy mistakes. If you fix up, you get the champion in no time, brother. Hope you enjoyed. Let me know what you think in the comments. Peace out, boys.